Hey, we're back. I'm Phil,
I'm Miles.
and we are TactileTK. Normally, you would catch us streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/TactileTK. But right now, we're on this whole new kick on YouTube. We're doing these reaction videos.
Yeah, we kind of fell into a little rabbit hole after Gotham Knights, so
DC FANDOM seems to be the gift that keeps on giving. So
yeah, and it's so funny that this is something that I guess we knew about, but like didn't really pay much attention to. Wasn't really too excited about it. DC wasn't the most exciting thing in the universe at this point in time. But then like DC FANDOM happened, and all this stuff, new trailers and everything got released, and it's like Christmas.
Absolutely. It's been these past couple of years. It's been a rough time to be a DC fan. Like, you keep wanting to see these properties succeed, and represent what we love about the comic book characters. But it's been a mixed bag, and so like it's nice to get all this good news all in one day. It's
all
crazy.
in one day. It's like it's a little overwhelming, but also I'm just very, very excited. But today, right now, we're going to watch the Wonder Woman trailer.
Yes.
Wonder Woman. What's the year? 84?
84. Yeah.
I'm surprised I got that right.
Nice.
And yeah, I don't really know what I'm expecting or what I'm going into this. I feel like the thing that I want to know most is like just what they're gonna do with Cheetah and what she looks like and and stuff. I enjoyed the first Wonder Woman movie.
Same.
And the second one, I don't know anything about. Phil, what do you think? What are you hoping for out of this?
You know what? I really have no expectations other than I'm curious to see if they explain how Steve Trevor is back in this trailer,
right.
or if they're going to hold us until we see the full film to give us that information.
Yeah.
So
I think those are the main two things that really people have been wondering.
Yeah.
It really doesn't make sense, but hoping this trailer will do that. So, without further ado, here we go.
This world is not yet ready for all that you will do. Your time will come, Diana. And everything will be different.
Citizens of the world, I'm here to change your life. Anything you want, anything you dream of, you can have it. You look like you saw a ghost. Diana, look at you. It's like not one day has passed.
I don't want to be like anyone. I want to be an apex predator. You've always had everything, while people like me have had nothing. Well, now it's my turn. Get used to it.
I've never been one for rules. The answer is always more. The way I fly, they will never find us.
I forgot to tell you.
What?
Radar.
Will they shoot at us?
Barbara, what did you do?
You know, I'm not so keen on this one. I figure you are, but you know what? I'm ready to go.
I think we can do better.
Parachute pants?
Yeah,
Does everybody parachute now?
Thoughts?
Well, I was really caught off guard for a minute. I thought they're like really going to downplay what Cheetah is. You know, I thought they were just gonna put her in like a leopard print outfit and like have her still just look like Kristen Wiig, and I was like,
Yeah.
That's not great.
It's lazy.
Yeah, and then we got the clip that we got at the end.
Yeah,
and
that
she's
was,
full on Cheetah, and I'm like, okay,
awesome.
yeah,
That was cool.
That's what we wanted to see.
For me, it was like, I love Kristen Wiig. I think she's a hilarious comedian, and I think she's a great actress. I haven't seen her outside of many comedic roles though. So finding out that she was cast as Cheetah was very just like, okay, I don't know how that's gonna work. I'm sure it's within her capabilities, but it was just a weird thing to see. And I don't know. I don't really know a lot about Wonder Woman or about Cheetah or about just the universe surrounding Wonder Woman based off of just like, you know, what I saw or anything. But I don't know. I just thought it looked great. I really did.
Yeah. It's I know it's imagery we saw before in an earlier trailer, but I still love watching her lasso the lightning and ride the lightning like that. That's pretty sweet.
That was the first time I saw that. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's fucking dope. I'm legitimately excited. You know, I think that it's not like the hottest thing on my radar right now, but I love Gal Gadot and what she does with Wonder Woman.
She's great.
You know, I really enjoy Chris Pine and Steve Trevor as well. I'm really curious again why and how he's back.
Yeah.
But I understand them saving that for the actual film. You know, it looks fantastic, and that's really mostly what I've got. It just looks awesome.
Yeah.
I'm ready for a new adventure with Wonder Woman. I think we're due. We're way past due for great Wonder Woman stories to be out there in the public eye,
for sure.
beyond just the comics. And you know, she hasn't gotten a lot of play outside of the old TV show from the 70s, and like the Justice League animated series. And like every time we see her, typically in modern pop culture, she's teamed up with the Justice League or other characters. So for her to have her own platform and her own space and really do her own thing, I'm excited for it. Again, you know, just like the first time. So it's
been a really good year or two or couple of years for female characters, absolutely. And Wonder Woman, it's definitely been overdue for her, and Gal Gadot is doing a really great job. Outside of that, I had only known Wonder Woman really from the Justice League cartoon, which I hadn't seen in a while, so it was kind of lost on me. But yeah, the trailer just has me really hyped. I mean, I wasn't really super excited about Wonder Woman, the movie, or the sequel at least. I think the movie was great, and the announcement surrounding that was great. But like, it just, with everything that's happened this past year of things shutting down and things getting delayed and stuff, I really kind of just left it at that and was just like, I guess it'll happen when it'll happen, and I really kind of lost my hype for it. And Wonder Woman was like the first I'm hearing of like things that got delayed, and I think it was even before the pandemic started.
Yeah.
And it was just this whole mess with the Justice League movie and how that was perceived, and people not really loving the whole universe in the cinematic sense. But Wonder Woman, that movie was like, you know, it was close enough to the Justice League that it's could or could not be a connected universe, but it was far enough in the sense that like it didn't rely on a lot of what happened in the previous movie, so it just became its own thing. And Wonder Woman is basically like a prequel to events that will happen,
right?
So it's easy to get away with that, but just everything surrounding the universe hadn't really been too favorable for me personally.
Same.
And Wonder Woman was kind of just like a good break from that, in the same way that Shazam was too.
Absolutely.
And it's just, I mean, it's exciting. It's exciting for the sequel to finally be happening, and we're finally getting more information on it, and Kristen Wiig looks fantastic. Mm-hmm. And so does Gal Gadot in her new, like, gold costume. I don't know where the inspiration for that came from, but I'm absolutely into it. I think she looks fantastic.
Yes. it's it's getting to be exciting to be a DC fan again. Like there are these little lit rays of hope. Like the DC extended universe, as they called it, the movies, had really been mostly a letdown for me. I think for both of us. You know, Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman and Justice League just really weren't doing it for me. There are things I like in those films, and there are things I like about those films, including the casting, especially the casting. But as a whole, it didn't feel like those lived up to the spirit of the characters. And like Wonder Woman came out of nowhere and was just like, we're just doing Wonder Woman straight up. No weird bent to her, no strange new twist to it. Just we're giving you the Wonder Woman you deserve, and it was fantastic. So knowing that I got a sequel was exciting, and like hearing about it, I remember being like, okay, I'm ready, I'm game. Like Wonder Woman 84 has my money because I love the first one so much. But then once it got delayed and delayed again because of COVID and all this other stuff, it's hard to keep the hype train going when you have a bunch of delays. Like if you don't know what that's like, ask anyone who's been looking forward to the New Mutants. That movie has been so delayed, so delayed. I know we're jumping over into Marvel real quick, but like it's just ridiculous how long that movie has been put on hold.
Yeah, when the word delay comes to mind, that's literally the first thing.
Yeah.
Mutants, yeah. I remember seeing a trailer for that, and then it maybe a year or two passing, and then it's resurfacing. Now I'm just like,
what am I even looking at?
Right? Is this still? This is a thing still?
Right.
What? What? Looks great, but it was just weird.
Yeah. But back to Wonder Woman 84, I think that I mean, they can only disappoint at this point. I'm based on what they've done before. I just giving them my trust and saying like this movie's probably going to be dope. So like the only way from here is down, I think. Hopefully that doesn't happen, and we get a good time out of it. But like Wonder Woman is the only DCU property. Well, that and Shazam, I'll say, are the DCU properties that I'm on board with.
Same.
So doesn't mean I'm not happy to hear some of the things that are happening. Like even though I didn't like Justice League, I'm glad it's getting a Snyder cut. I think that's okay. I think that's a good thing, a positive thing. I guess we'll get more into that in a different video, but that's all I really got. This movie looks fantastic and like a good time.
Yeah, same. So yeah, on to the next, I guess.
See you next time.